nicely and evenly incorporated. And get all this flour off the side so it goes into the mix. So now it's time to add our flavourings. If we just wanted a basic cupcake mix, this would be the time to add a little bit of vanilla extract or some vanilla bean scrapings, or indeed vanilla bean paste. But we're doing a lemon cupcake, so we want the zest of 2 lemons, unwaxed and scrubbed very, very thoroughly. You can either use a traditional zester like this, which gives you slightly longer strips, or you can use a microplane grater and just grate it in. Just want the yellow zest, none of the white pith underneath, because that's very bitter and not what we want in our luscious little cupcake. There we go. And now our Sicilian lemon extract, or if you don't have this, then just some juice. And we will start with half a teaspoon, or teaspoon in fact. Let's go for really lemony. We'll whisk that in. We might want to add a little bit more, but we'll taste the batter and make sure we're happy with it. Let's give it a little taste. Yes, it does have raw egg in it, so don't do this if you're pregnant or ill, or particularly young or old. Yummy, but it can definitely take the second tablespoon of extract, so we'll add that in now. Okay. And we're good to go. So, take beaters and now, this is our cupcake tray. Got 2 different types of cases in. You could use either. So we have standard paper ones, nice pretty colours, or what's getting very popular now is silicone moulds. They don't need any greasing. You use them just as you would normally, and the benefit of these, unlike the paper ones, is you could just sit these on a flat baking tray and they'll hold the shape of the cupcake well. If you do it in these, it might work, it might not. Sometimes the mixture causes these to bulge and distort, so you don't get your beautiful little cupcake shape. Heaped spoonful of the mixture into each. As you can see, in the paper cases you're filling them about 2/3 full. Silicone liners tend to be a bit higher sided, so you're only looking at about half full if you're doing the silicone ones. A little bit more. Got to get every last bit out of the bowl. It's something my mother was very strict on. And if you can't get it out with a spoon, then you can always lick it clean. So just try and spread them out a little bit so they're reasonably even. You can also just gently bang them on your work surface, which will help any air bubbles that are trapped towards the bottom of the mixture. It will just force those out, and all this means is that you'll get a slightly more even rise on your cupcake, but it's not crucial. So, those are our raw little cupcakes ready to go into the oven. They're going into a gas 4 oven. That's about 180 centigrade or 160 if it's fan assisted, and they'll need about 15 minutes. And always on the middle shelf. Okay, 15 minutes later, or 17 if your oven is a bit slow like mine, get our little cakes. As we can see, beautifully risen and goldy, and they spring back when you press them with a finger. If you want to be extra doubly sure, just take a cocktail stick and stick it in the middle, and when it comes out, any crumbs on it should be nice and dry, and they are. So we are done. Just get these beasties out now. Pop them on the side. As you can see, where I overfilled this one, we've got a classic muffin top. Nice spilled over, but in general they're all beautifully risen, nice and even, and smelling pretty damn good. So before you ice them, it's very important that you let them cool down absolutely completely. So just leave them to settle for a bit, and when you can touch everything without burning your fingers, you could lift them out and pop them onto a wire rack so it'll be cool a bit quicker.